Ooh, that does it quite nicely for me. Welcome, 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 everybody. I'm trying a new platform, so greetings. I hope that you can hear me. I hope you got your notifications. So welcome, welcome to everybody that's here. Thank you so much for joining the show. This beautiful, quick live update and a clearing and a cleaning of our temples. I was playing at Chloe's yesterday and enjoying so much beautiful, extraordinary eye candy. So this is a new platform that I'm trying. So let's see how this goes. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And I just thought I'd pop in because we definitely need to continue to keep clearing and keeping our energies up a little bit. So let's begin. Let the ceremonies begin. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful weather out there today. Sunlight streaming in, so I thought I would just shower you with a little bit of the light that I have embraced and drunk in for myself today, the stillness and the nature, and that's just where I'm being right now at this moment. So let's get our beautiful oil. I hope you all have oil, because this is our most beautiful temple, and welcome in the power and the blessing and the protection of Ganesha. I'm feeling that we all just need a little extra protection today. So whether you catch the live stream or whether you catch the replay, we will get some beautiful healing. Oh, beautiful. Mr. Floyd, let me know if you can hear me, please. I'm trying a new platform. So good dawning and beautiful souls of light. Oh, Josh, love you so much, my dear. Thinking of you a lot. Yeah. So we've got our oils, because we're looking to clean our temples and have given a beautiful respect. I'm really so grateful. Millie, obviously this works, so thank you. This is on Restream, not on StreamYard. So it seems to work. Well done. So thumbs up for this. I'm live. Yay. I'm so glad. Sometimes I wonder whether I have just fallen off the edge of the world and then lost in distractions somewhere. But hey, so let's do our clearing of our beautiful temples. Have some sacred oil, whichever one works for you. And yeah, just acknowledge. Definitely time for a personal reset. I'm feeling that I want to just throw everything in a big pile and sort out the things, what I'm needing and what I'm wanting. Greetings, Yolanda. We have had, so I'm sharing some beautiful sunshine. It's so rare for Germany to have so much sun. So you're getting a lot of sunshine energy. I'm actually just loving this picture of Ganesh. I had Ganesh in been with me really the whole day, but not quite like this. He's been really big out here, and thank goodness. I'm very grateful to Ganesh for his protection and just being there. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. So have you got your oil, your beautiful sacred oil? Because this is our most sacred temple, and spend a little time with it to realize how precious it is, that it actually is the carrier of the most precious thing that ever was created. It's quite awe-inspiring when you tap into that energy a little bit and realize that we are carrying this beautiful, beautiful, holy, sacred spirit around within us. So, yeah, it just makes it a little bit more respectful, responsible, and more awe-inspiring. So anoint this beautiful temple that you have every day. I use tea tree, and why I use tea tree is, for me particularly, I mean, I love all the other ones, but for a long time, I work with it because it's the one that cuts through to stubborn things that don't want to go. It's also a natural antibiotic, and it's a master healer, and it's not usually put in the line of all the other pretty aromatherapy oils. It's more used for healing sores and cuts and bruises. I think some people do drink a tincture of it. I'm not advocating that you do. But I quite like the smell of it. It's like so clearing. And they use it here actually because we get a lot of black mold on our walls because of the weather. And apparently if you spray it on the walls, it just removes the black mold very quickly. So I'm sure it removes the black mold within our bodies. Somebody was talking about candida. It's very interesting. It's from too much sugar and too much wheat. We suffer badly from candida, and women especially. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that. I've just got one small little lake here, which is full of eels. Anyway, in the middle, it's our little village is known for eels. I am proud to relate to say I have never knowingly eaten eel. I believe it's quite delicious, but I have not willingly and not knowingly eaten eel. Anyway, so our beautiful temple. So let us awaken our beautiful third eye. Acknowledge our temple, this beautiful body that we were born into, and just think how against the odds it was that we're actually on this planet. We got the right parents at the right time in the right place, so they say. And our beautiful throat chakra, which is definitely loosening up. It holds so much trauma and pain and past life stuff and this life stuff, and it works really hard as a chakra. It's got a whole 16 petals that it's got to open. So yeah, think about that, how hard it is for it to work. It really takes a lot of extra work and creation. And our beautiful, very simple, very powerful, very ancient heart chakra with its beautiful little pearl within it, within this beautiful golden lotus. Remember, it opens above and it opens below, 6 petals above, 6 petals below, like this beautiful lotus. And within that lotus actually sits my Lakshmi and the goddesses and love and compassion and beauty and so many wonderful things. I just feel to clear the back of my neck here, which is the mouth of God. I've been doing that for a couple of days, so healing that with all of us, so that we can open that 33rd vertebra, so that the golden energy and the kundalini can have a open path up and down. Well, personally, I'm not working. Is tea tree helps? Yes, with black mold. Yeah, you just mix it with water. I would mix it with a bit of alcohol, and then you just spray it. Yeah, it's very dangerous, black mold, hey? And let's just, yeah, it's not good to breathe in. You can use vinegar as well. Heal these temples. And these ears that really need to listen. They hear, but they're not always so good at following through. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. Like. I like that. Ah, it's Colleen here. Ah, Colleen, welcome. So beautiful to have you, beautiful one. Oh, so many blessings. We do a very quick clearing every day just to open up our channels. I feel that this is our blessed temple, and while we do that, we clean and bless our home temple, but we've also pushed it out to be clearing the sacred sites and the sacred temples of the world, on which there are millions, not thousands, millions. And in fact, I think that if you're living in America, you must probably living very close to an ancient sacred site, if not right on top of one. I don't know what's in Germany, to be honest. I don't know much. Yeah, they die from black mold. I like vinegar with some lemon, yeah. And just spray it as quickly as possible. Okay, yeah, mold, yeah, outside, inside. That was interesting. That was what, when they opened up the Tutankhamun's tomb, it was that old mold which the guys died from. And it's really serious. I had some things when I first moved to Germany. I had some things that had been in storage for many, many years. And then it was art equipment. It was one of my son's school art equipment. And I opened it up. I got so sick. Such a lung disease from it. Yeah. It was a long time since I'd been so ill. So, yeah. It was interesting because it was the first time I'd really put myself to bed and nurtured myself. So just to get better and make sure that I did get better. It was very interesting. Anyway, I also like to have something to burn. So I hope that you have something to burn that's going to make smoke, just to go into all the crevices of your home as a sacred offering to the energies, to the angels, as a holy prayer of beauty and sacredness and sanctity. And we'll clear also our body with this. The beautiful fire. I like fire. The sacred fire. Yeah. So we're healing the three locks they have in the Hindu, which is the base lock, your base chakra, your heart lock, and your throat lock. So we can start at the top today and just heal this. All these energies of the monkey mind, the programming in the head, the crazy thought forms. You are good enough, you are worthy, let them go, let them drop as fast as we possibly can. We're just working with ultrasonically, just shaking off the energies. This is like putting on like a salve just to loosen it. It's, it's like if you're spraying your vinegar and then you're going to come and clean. So this is what that's doing from now. And then clearing the heart with so many cracks and breaks and rainbows and tenderness and goldenness and sweetness. And let it just expand and let it be protected at the same time. It can be dangerous, the fire in the house, but just to do, and then the base lock, which needs to keep us moving, keep us grounded, drop a beautiful red root down into the center of the earth and connect with that amazing crystal that's been activated there right now. So up and down, creating a beautiful figure of 8, 0 point within the heart. Yeah, just the heart, guys, just the heart. And if you can't do it with love, do it with kindness. If you can't do the love to some people, just ask, am I being kind, immaterial of who it is? It's one of my sayings for many years. Above all else, be kind. So we have our beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And I have a very beautiful crystal within it. There we go. A big crystal ball, which shoots all over the world and to ourselves. This is, oh, I'm sure, lemongrass and tea tree. Yes, it sounds good. Lemongrass is awesome. It's also beautiful to drink if you have a bush in your. It takes over, but it's one of my favorites. I love the smell of lemongrass actually when you burn it as well, and the oil, because it gets that very old smell to it. There's something very like antique about it. Yeah, do be careful with candles in the home. Yeah, I still do, but just yeah, they can do things very quickly. I nearly burnt my bathroom down actually a while back. Anyway, a while back, and I had a client who had lit a candle for the abused children and orphan children, and she'd gone to bed, and she saw phone because she said, "Oh, crystal that you put in the center of my house dropped, katonk," and it woke her up. And she got up and the curtains were way ablaze. So, yes, so just be careful with your candles. Make sure that they know. I don't like to be so safe about all this stuff, but sometimes the obvious eludes us. Just be careful with curtains, especially when there's a breeze. Yeah. While diffusing is yummy. Yeah. My character smell was rose geranium. Was my best. And then mixed with other things like lemongrass. I preferred lemongrass to Melissa, but it was, I don't know, I used it with absolute reckless abandon. Rose geranium oil. Oh, it's my favorite. Anyway, so this works, the energies, the vibration, and exactly that is, I've been doing a lot of research and studying about the Hindu religion and why they do things. I always like to know why we do things. And working with those mantras, they really vibrate, and it's a thing that actually keeps the woman very young. And if you look at Indian women, Hindu women particularly, they have this beautiful skin, beautiful complexion, and the men, and they glow. And that is hugely from saying those mantras and that vibration all the time. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Understand the fear of fire. Now, I think a lot of people are on the planet from the war. But hey, you know what? Today is today, and we need to just focus on what we're doing. Laura, hello, beautiful. Thank you for the flowers for all. So we're about to clear with sound and vibration. So enjoy the sound of this beautiful Tibetan. I believe very strongly in my Tibetan masters and what's going on there, and protecting that world and protecting those sacred temples and the sacred caves there. And yeah. Oh, enjoy him, Yolanda. He's just, he's just unfolding. I've been working with Ganesha for a while. In my own way, and just talk to me and teach me, and I don't know how to do this properly, so show me. He is just so particularly, besides his strength, he's got a beautiful story, but a big thing for me, I always remind us, is that he protects all the beginnings, he awakens our base chakra, but he also is the guardian and the protector of the arts and of the sciences, which is just so what we need on the planet right now. So let us clear. I'm feeling to go from the top today. So let us just clear out these. Oh yes, we need to clear this. So clear our thought forms. Opening up the third eye. Working from this here. Remove the head. No. Cut off the throat. Separate yourself from your body. Working in our heart, loosening the calcification around all these crystals that we have within ourselves. Letting that trauma just spin out quickly. And the base chakra, so that we can have the most amazing week with recommitting ourselves and focusing on what is right for us. Yeah, it's really important. The only guru you need is yourself. So I really felt that going up the spine. So I encourage you to just keep breathing. These are the things that I still do. I walk around, it's almost like a little kangaroo pouch, it's like a backpack on backwards, and it's got the spiral, this little white light spiral that goes anti-clockwise, which is working with my macabre, which I'm creating as often as I can remember. But it's this little machine, like a garbage disposal. So when I'm having these negative thoughts come up, or quick images of like, can play this whole movie of what all of a sudden, what happened when you were 7, gonk. Well, thank you very much. I don't want to go into the movie too long. Don't get stuck in it. Just chuck it into this garbage disposal. Thank you very much for sharing that with me. Thank you very much for being there, for being part of my life. But I'm done. We're moving into definitely different levels. So that's where I'm feeling. So that just goes, and it's quick. Just get rid of it. We don't want to hold on to the trauma. Yeah, it did. Hey, it really went. So the other thing I encourage us to do, very simply, there's lots of meditations. You can find one that you like. You can work. I work sometimes. It used to be my Sunday meditation, where I really worked with each vertebra, the 33 vertebrae up the spine, and made them all shine one by one, going up the spine like little lights. At the moment, I do that sometimes, but I really work just very much with breathing in gold energy up and down the spine, up and down the spine, and trying to keep my posture. My posture sometimes gets really bad at the moment. Sometimes I feel like I'm carrying the weight on the world, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad, Colleen. That's beautiful. That's very nice. Yeah, I'll just rub them. Yeah. A very nice thing after you've done your meditations, or even if you've had a beautiful walk with deep insights, is just rub your hands, rub your eyes, so rub your face, rub your hands, and it's just bringing your energy back into yourself. Rub your body very quickly and center and thank yourself. Just remember to keep ourselves in this beautiful, beautiful golden egg. We don't have to, but yes, we do have to protect our energies, keep ourselves in this beautiful golden egg, and just absorb as many light codes. There's so many pouring down. I strongly advise, it's my own advice to myself at the moment, I need to really write more, not just writing stuff, but if you do sing light language, and if you don't, just practice, or just hum or sing, but really get your voice moving. Sing your light language, speak your light language, dance to your language, write your light language, doodle. There's definitely, if you don't write, just doodle. Just do scribbles. Yeah, just let the pen go, however it feels to go. Yeah, don't put any pressure on yourself, but really just be doodling. I think that drawing scripts and drawing images is very powerful. Obviously, writing is very powerful, but yeah. So work on our postures, guys. I had this really interesting thing today, and I just feel I need to share it because I went out, and it was just a little bit before Adam. And I thought, well, I'll take my phone with me. I don't take my phone with me. I've tried to take my phone just to take some pictures and put them up. But I I never take my phone with me when I go out. I really bond with my dog and the walk and the trees and whatever I'm bonding with. And I took my phone and I was kind of listening, and I just missed so much. I thought, oh my God. And on the way back, I just put my phone in my pocket. I thought, no, I'm not doing this because I missed. I missed the beautiful trees. I missed the beautiful walk. I missed my beautiful images because I was involved in this little black oblong thing. Yeah. Oh, Millie, thank you. I'm so glad that you were here. So at least if I just remind you every day to keep your posture going. So, and yeah, the sound is really good to work with in your home as well, because remember, sound will go everywhere to clear the energies. So we're talking about all those old letters and old photographs, not just this, the cleaning. We're talking about often the energies that we don't realize that we're attached to or that are attached to us. Everything is a vibration, yeah? And my big takeaway for me, I'm going to really work hard on it this week, is the spider from Adam today. It's been quite a lot in my being at the moment, but she's particularly, it's amazing that it's such a little thing, but maybe they were big then. I wonder how old. Spiders must be very old as well. I was just still like spun out. It was just like, for me, it was so huge because I was doing work with crocodiles and alligators, and they are over 200 million. They've been on this planet for over 200 million years. That's a lot of million years. So I'm not sure where spiders come in. Did spiders come before the crocodiles? So they've also been here for a very long time. They must have, because she's in many cultures as and it's just always so interesting, all these power symbols: crocodiles, spiders, snakes, crows, peacock feathers, moon energy, darkness, the dark goddess. You know, they all, if we've been taught in the West to have some kind of fear and they're bad, you know. Just remember, my big thing is always, is there anything bad that God made? And if you can't deal with it right now, just put it on the shelf. Yeah. My other big thing, especially right now, I think there's just so much coming out, and this is what I believe at the moment. I'm very not into at the moment what's going on around there. I'm so grateful that there's so many people that are doing things. I'm just feeling that I'm feeling very mellow, very connected to the earth, very connected to the sun and to the animals and to the water, and to just seeing the new growth in such an incredibly simple way. It's like, I usually have these great big insights, but at the moment, it's just really simple. Yeah, but I think in that simplicity is absolutely is hugeness. Yeah, I'm still fearful. For me, a lot is just to share a lot of inspiration, So I hope that you be inspired and that you be strengthened and have some beautiful golden energy up and down your spine. Work with it how you want. One day maybe I'll take you down the big meditation that I do. It was interesting that you felt it in your hands. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just very mellow. I'm just like riding it. At the same time, I feel like I want a total new me again. Feeling that frenetic energy somewhere bubbling around. But I also said tomorrow's another day. Today I'm resting. I'm just absorbing a lot of yummy things, taking some nice walks with my dog, and yeah, and lots. Yes, thank you, Colleen. We don't forget. It's all about you. It's about you feeling fabulous and wonderful and being on track and on path with your higher self. But it's all about the earth. Your grandmother spider. Oh, she must have been wonderful. Yeah. And sending lots and lots of love and healing, because just remember, she is going through a transformation and an awakening too. And she needs so much love and tenderness and care. And the energies, yes, we know the sun is turning and spinning all these wonderful things, but we're also doing all this work to actually change the Schumann resonance, and just remember that when we have lightning doesn't just hit the earth, it hits a energy that comes up from the earth, and that is what hits. So this is what we're doing, these energies, the angels, the Arcturians, our guides, the more that they can't come down much more. We have to rise to meet us. They're coming down. They're coming down these octaves to be with us, but we have to really just push ourselves up to be with them. So the more that we but I'm sure, Yolanda, I'm sure just remember what she taught you and give her deep respect for what she did. Yeah. We know, Germany is strange. If Germany rewrites, the people are so programmed here that, whatever they rewrite, that's the correct version. Yeah. The German version. They've been like seriously programmed. It's just the way. It was one thing I was like just always warned. Never tell a German they're wrong. It would be wonderful. I wish I had we don't have proper massage therapists. They're very they state trained, So we've got Helba. They're good. They do very good, what they call Krankengymnastik. So their therapies are extremely good, the way that they work with the body. But it's all scientific, and it's all being broken down into formulas, which I love, but a lot is missing the heart. But that's just as it is. So my beautifuls, go and have the most beautiful golden week. Keep your eggs glowing and blowing and flowing. Lots of beautiful energy within. Lots of cleaning up on the earth to be done. So as you're cleaning yourself and healing yourself, remember you're doing it for the earth. If you're gardening, you're doing it for the earth. If you're planting, you're doing it for the earth. I was also just feeling it's really just take a little bit, think over the last year, the things that you've, we changed teachers. Think of the things the way that you've changed, the way that you eat, that you drink water, your attitude to water, your attitude towards insects and animals, towards trees. Just take a little bit of stock, because we're moving into a very, very powerful time. I'm not sure who was listening. I listen to a lot of Vedic astrology at the moment. I can't remember the name of the day, but he said he'd do it in forewarning that the 29th of April. I'm sure, I could be wrong, but I'm sure it's going to be connected with Wesak, which is the birth and the birth and death and remembrance of Buddha. It's the Buddhist festival of Wesak. So I could be wrong, but it sounds round about the dates. I don't know exactly when Wesak is. But he said that the 29th of April is the one day, so only one day in the year, where the energies, the polarities of the moon and the sun are equal. It's not the 29th every year. Obviously, it works according to the moon. So, but this year it's going to fall on the 29th of April. So anything that you want to start is sure to be blessed. So it's whether you want to. Dale, my hero. Hello, hello. Auntie Crystal coming through. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I love, well, I didn't have to work hard with Snake. Yeah. He's welcome to it. I'll swap with him. It works. It does work in a different level. It depends on your personality too. Huh? And Grace, hello Grace. Oh, bless you, Grace. Good dawning, good dawning. Where was I? I forgot what I was saying. I was saying hello to everybody. I'm going to have a beautiful sunny. It's only gets dark now about 8 o'clock. It goes, and we in summer it only gets fully dark at 11 o'clock at night. I do not like it. Yeah, no, things are very beautiful in Germany. There's clean, there's rules, there's laws, and you know the laws and things just, and they make sense. Just follow the plan, follow the plan. Thank you, Grace, and have a very, very beautiful, beautiful day. I hope the sun shines, and if it's not shining, at least may it just shine and radiate in your heart. Remember, you have this beautiful golden ball above you, and it's also you have this little red and golden ball above you. Your soul star. We used to do that with the kids to make them stand up straight, to just sit straight. They must imagine that they have this little gold star above their head. So all of us walk around with our little gold star. Get off your phones. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Oh, I was talking about the 29th. Yeah, so I'm giving you time. So if you want to start a new course or start a new practice in your life or start writing a book, it's almost guaranteed to be blessed along the way. So that's a little bit of time. I was glad to have that time because it gives me time to think about what I'm shedding right now. That's what it is. Of course, it's the year of the snake. So there's a lot of shedding going on again. So what do I want? What do I want to dust off? What do I want to polish? What do I want to put away? So it's the three piles. I love it. I want it. I don't love it. I need it. I definitely don't need it. So, oh, I hope, did you have some sun? Oh, I just found the energy out there is just so beautiful. So I was just saying, Grace, earlier on when it was Adam's, I went with my phone and I was kind of listening to Adam and walking, and it was definitely not something I'm going to do again because I missed my walk. I missed the angels. I missed the energy. I missed the trees. The next thing I was crossing the road, and so I took another extra longer walk. So yeah, it was definitely took away in the moment, the essence of presence. Walks are so special. They're so special. So yeah, just bless our earth, give her lots and lots of love. Don't forget. Give her all your pain. Yeah, mindfulness. Yeah, especially in gratitude. And choose what works for you. I know sometimes at home I'm not mindful enough, or I'm mindful in different ways, but it's become this well, the universe just responds to me when I open the door at the bottom. And it's like, what's going to hit me right now? I don't know. It's like if it's whatever's waiting for me to see is there. And it's like, wow. It took a long time of practice and working. So we're working and we're moving. We've got to really, really just keep reprogramming ourselves, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm talking to myself too. We can all wobble a little bit, but just like shake it off. Gather what you want. Let go of what you don't want. Bring in some new things that you need, that you want. And yeah. And just keep moving. Your cough. Oh, your couch. Sorry, I don't read. Yeah, sometimes just having so many challenges. It was for double Aries. It was okay. I had to have a very good friend, but she was far away. She was in Israel, but she would just say, "It's okay, just to do one thing. Just one thing for today is just fine." But yeah, I would wake up with being virtually 90% visually challenged. There's no nice way to say it. It's different abilities. That was in one of the banks in South Africa. This is the queue for people with different abilities. I thought I really liked the way they said that instead of being disabled. Oh, disabled. In Germany, they call it behindered. It's terrible. We're behindered. Yeah. Love to Ricky. Oh, you're so pleased to have a beach. I do miss the sea. I miss waves. I miss the sound. And even the sea here is not a sea. It's just like a great big puddle of grey water. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Grace. Yeah, downsize, get rid of stuff. I have, yeah. Which one is the best? You know what? People would ask me that in South Africa, and I'd say, you can be comfortable if you have money. You can be comfortable wherever you are. Yeah, but I didn't do it with money, so they were all challenging. I think it depends on your headspace, Dale. You can be happy wherever you are, and I lived in California, in Los Angeles, and I really, really loved that very much. But then I've always been very lucky to find the crazy little places. So I lived in Topanga, which was this little magical green spot. So it was like living in the country in the middle of Los Angeles, which was 20 minutes from the city center. But I love South Africa. It's like I never thought I did. It's really, I think, especially when one gets older. I've been to New York. I love New York. Absolutely loved it. London's, but yeah, I was younger then, so those things were really nice for me. I loved the culture of London. Yeah, not eating and stuff like that, but the books and the theatre, and you can go there like really cheaply. You can get the Grockle tickets, and you can stand at the back and watch anything. Light a fire, yes, Yolanda, go for a walk. Yeah. And it's so wonderful when you do get out there. Yeah. I've been so slack this year, Yolanda. I felt like, and I haven't been out of Germany for 5 years. It's been horrid. And as a foreigner, I think even as a German, you need those that say you have to go. You have to leave once a year to fill your pockets with sunshine. Otherwise, we become like them. And they're verrückt. God bless them, but they're very different. I think Dale is, as long as you find a beautiful patch of greenery and a beautiful tree, and you can always listen to the bird song Um, when I lived at one time in Johann, when I came back and I didn't want to go back to my apartment, but I did. It was a ground floor apartment. But I created this incredibly wild jungle on my balcony. And I was doing a lot of massage therapy, and it was a reasonably busy, it wasn't a busy road, but it was quite busy. And I would just tell people that when we were massaging, that they must just, like, when the cars went past, they must just think that they're at the beach and it's just a car, whoosh, whoosh. So it depends upon the. I've been listening to something today which is actually about imagination is stronger and more important than willpower. Yeah. I believe Ireland is, yeah. But it was so harsh, eh? So hope you really enjoyed that. I believe that there's a lot of magic. I have some Irish friends that come here. Well, I met them here. So one day I will jump onto a plane and visit them in Ireland. I'm very lucky where I live here. It's very, very green. It's like the garden of Germany. I think other places of Germany, those very post-war, because there was so much was bombed. So oh, Yolanda, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I can hear. You know, it's terrible. We have to, some of it, I hear you, Yolanda. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm glad that misery loves company. I'm so glad you also don't have oomph, but we need to work on it. We need to really that's where I'm feeling. I want to just throw a lot of stuff and rededicate and see where I'm going. And thank you, Ganesha, for dealing with my base chakra and bring you more into life. You know, maybe just massage that chakra just to open it up, because we want to open up the Kundalini channels. We don't have to have great big shakes. We want to keep them open. It's our direct line up and down into the earth and up to the wherever it wants to click. And you can try it for yourself. Yeah, I like to sit my heart. I always go up first, and I send this cord up through my head, and it's like, and I just wait until it goes click. Somewhere it goes click. And then I do the same with the cord going down to the bottom into the center of the earth, and wait until it goes click. Yeah. Oh, that must be so beautiful on a farm. Some people, with horse. Oh, I'm so blessed here. A lot of Irish people come here, actually, and they say this is just as pretty, if not more beautiful and more green than Ireland. And we have horses. It's horse country. Horses and cows and the Friesland cows. This is where Friesland is, you know, those black and white milky cows. It's very flat, no mountains. No mountains at all. It's great for bicycles. Yeah. Sometimes I don't take it. When I lived before, because I lived before and then I went back to South Africa and then I came here, I never really took it seriously. It always reminded, Dale will know, of Natal, the Wild Coast. I always thought I was on holiday because I used to spend a lot of holidays down there by the sea, where it's very green, almost subtropical, mangoes and big trees and snakes and pythons and things, and the sugarcane fields, but very, very green. So I would always, you just drive 2 seconds out of the village, and you've just got these roads and roads of green. They also build really interestingly here that they kind of fake it. They're very good at faking it, the Germans. But every now and again, they have to have a line of trees. And then there's a little walkway and always a little place for people to ride their bicycle. But what it does, the people, But what that does is it creates that nature, but you also don't get the feeling that you're living in the city because then there's a line of trees. So if you look at it from an aerial view, you can see how pathetic it actually is. But when you're on the ground, you feel that you're in the forest wherever you are. Yeah, the people sit, and Witbank is a little, yeah, buy a piece of land and get back. What I mean. I would, if I would love to go to Causey Bay, Dale. That's really, but you can't really. You can't really own the land properly there and do some stuff. But we'll talk sometime. Sort of, yeah, that would be so beautiful in near Causey Bay. It's where the turtles are. But it's tribal land, all of that there. So you have to do a whole long story about. I think they just give you a lease, yeah. But there's some beautiful places in South Africa. Cows, grapes, yummy. Another farm I do. Oh, that's so awesome, Yolanda. Hey, Krista, face blue, smiling. What? Take some pics and show us. Okay, I will. I can't like fly up, but I will. I'm putting these little things on, and I did put some things on. It's wonderful to actually see it again through different eyes. Yeah, smiling at the people today. They come. They're like Mary Poppins. What comes out of their bag? And they're sitting there, just going to sit at the lake, and out come 2 chairs, and the coffee, and the cake, and the table, and the sandwiches. And I was like, where on earth did you put all that stuff? And then they just sat. They didn't say a word. And just sat. They do a lot of just sitting, the Germans, when they're not working. Yeah. Oh, we have deer here. Yeah. Transcardale. Oh, I don't know what's happening there now. I will take more pics. I was just saying earlier that I really don't like taking my camera with me because I miss the trees. But I do want to take. I'm waiting for them. Maybe they're not going to do it this year. Around the trees, and all these it's like a whole little forest. It's absolutely tiny, but there's the most beautiful little growth that happens around the trees. And I didn't take pictures of it last year. I do want to catch them this year. Goats are good. Goats are awesome. I love watching those crazy animal things. That's what I do for fun on YouTube. People that have goats and cows as pets. Yeah. So do that, Dale. I'm coming to join you. Yeah. I kind of did it in South Africa now when I was there, but I did it in the city, which was really nice. And just yeah, it was different as well. But I think wherever you are, even if it's just one tree, you need a tree, you need some good music, and eat as healthy and clean as you possibly can. So my beautiful people, I'm on again tomorrow at the top of the hour after Josh. Tomorrow I'm actually taking, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's great. So such a double-edged sword, Dale, because it is their land, yeah. But yeah, that's Natal, so you'd have to go Transkei. Yeah. That also appealed to me at the time was that place called Darling. It was in the Cape. Eastern Cape is also very beautiful. That's Port Elizabeth area. Where were you in the Cape, though? You said you came from Cape Town. Yeah. Tomorrow, yeah, I will be exploring the 9 goddesses, the 9 different forms of the goddess Durga, so that you can also be prepared a little bit for, I think it comes in September, October, for Navaratri. There are 4 a year, but most people don't do them. There's the spring one, and this is this New Year one. Oh, it's a pleasure, Dale. Go and love a cow for me. Oh, thank you. You make my day so I can carry on. Thank you. At least I did a little good thing today. Thank you, Dale. So thank you, everybody. And I'm going to do that's a thing that and then it's live with PG. If you haven't been there, definitely come and enjoy the amazing artwork that Patrick does. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep sending you sunshine, Dale, because we are now moving into sunshine. So, love you all lots, and thank you so much for being here. And Watersach. Okay. No idea where that is. Western Cape. Okay. That's really wild. There's not much happens there. Yeah. Not much happens there. I think Eastern Cape is Port Elizabeth and East London. It's very So why don't you go back there? It's so beautiful. And then there's also the garden route, which is just wonderful. What were those places called? No, but what was the other one there? It was also there was once upon a time a hippie colony, but it's now been taken over by the yuppies and the architects. But that's what happens. We have to just keep finding more places that are out in the backs, in the outbacks. Much love to everybody. Thank you, Grace. Thank you for being here. I hope you've enjoyed the light. Just spreading some extra sunshine at all of us. Fill up. Remember to receive and give, receive and give, receive and give. And breathe in God as much as you can. A nice one is just breathe and say a short prayer as you breathe out. Breathe in, and I'll say a mantra as I breathe out, which is really beautiful. So have a beautiful, peaceful week, everybody. And I'm sure we'll see you around. So please, I have to figure out where I'm going to turn this off. I don't know. There. Sorry, I'm on a new stream. So glad you found it. I'm glad it worked. I'm so proud of myself. I did it. Blessings, everybody. And don't forget to create something magnificent with your life.